With you, coming on with the Tarotscope for the month of April. So this is a general message for the group, so you can just sort of take what resonates with you, okay? So this is the first card for the month of April in general. Right, so this is a time where you're really looking at who you are. You can see both figures are sort of looking at who they are, the naked truth of you and your character, taking in your life experiences and what has made you, so you can reflect and make any changes that you feel necessary. There is a cloud over the lady's head, but if you look, there's also an angel that's protecting her. And I feel that this is saying that if you keep with the love vibe going, then any fear or negativity that's going on in either your life or the world in general will keep your vibe happy and strong. The butterfly, this beautiful butterfly, and I feel this indicates a time of transformation where you allow yourself to communicate to the world who you really are and what you're about. Now you've had the time to reflect on what that actually is. So I feel inner and outer communication is the key to your change this month, and it will bring in personal growth, and all the seeds that you've been planting will start blooming towards the end of the month. Don't allow yourself and your mind to get tied up in knots. You can see there's some knots here, and I feel that if you talk about them or journal about them, just don't keep them in your mind and in your energies. This will slow down the transformation process. So if you do have time, just do some meditation to ground yourself, to bring in feelings of security and balance your roots, and trust Mother Earth. The Lovers, as this is The Lovers by Salvador Dali, I also feel this brings in moral decisions. So maybe it's time to think about your personal decisions, how they affect others. Are your actions good for all? What are the consequences of your actions? Are you being selfish? If you do have decisions to make, pause and think about the effect that they may have on others in this situation. It may be as simple as this with this virus at home. Just stay at home, protect yourself, protect others, or be conscious of your actions. Be proud of yourself and allow yourself to know that you have stuck to your morals. Okay, so that was just in general. Now we come to love. This comes in with the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel that he is saying to you, don't allow fear, because we are living in a time where there's so much atmosphere of fear around. So this is saying don't allow fear or overprotecting to block your love flow. Be open to give and receive. This card is flowing with green, from the heart chakra, giving out love and receiving. So we may be riding through some difficult times, but don't allow this to make you become overprotective or fearful and selfish. Communicate well with your loved ones and reach out to them, checking that they're okay. Try not to withdraw into yourself, because sometimes fear has us all sort of hiding away in our homes. But it is, reach out either by social media or pick up the phone. So don't withdraw into yourself too much and build your boundaries up too high, because you do need to be able to accept love and feel safe, so you can see the positive things in life. Spring also brings new life. So I feel this card speaks of the fact that there's also so much going on at the world that we've got to look out for the miracles, the miracle of nature. I think there's a little bunny rabbit popping through, and flowers and trees. So it's sort of saying look for the miracles of nature, the presence of animals, spring flowers starting to pop up, blue skies starting to come through. And I think the big message is sort of saying nature keeps going and keeps growing, and we as a whole will get through this, or this whole experience, with love. Okay, so this brings us on to work, the Queen of Cups. So I feel now it's a time that we just have to nurture. Our sole purpose, our work, is to nurture and love those around us. And those that are out there working on the front lines, this card speaks of also allowing some time to meditate. Maybe at the start of the day, have an energetic shower, an energy shower, and you're cleansing your energy. And at the end of the day, you're getting rid of all the negative vibrations and just cleansing yourself. And you can imagine imagine the sort of golden light flowing into you, and the rest of the energies that you no longer need flowing away. And then you can imagine this energy field going around you to protect you from the vibes, the anxiety of others, or the vibes of others. And so it's a good time to sit in your own energy and find the balance and the strength to keep grounded so you can keep working and supporting others. It's also a really good time to have some peace and allow inspiration to flow as new ideas and spiritual changes are happening now. So, you may find yourself setting off in a new career direction or something different. Allow it to come in because it will be more fitting for you and your soul. So if you can let go and don't try to control everything, you'll be sort of led or flow with the water in the right directions. Even if things feel out of control, they will lead to calmness, and you'll find from this experience you'll be in a better place. So sit and wait for these sort of waves to calm down, and wait and receive inspiration for new ideas or a new direction. Also, I feel with this effect, this ripple effect, I think it's also important for us to realize that our actions do cause an effect. So it's a good thing to be sending out love and calmness to all that we can. As our work, as our job, different to the everyday job, but that's what it is. It's sort of trying to keep the calmness and the flow going. So it actually may be a time for you to take your energy healing or your help into a new level, setting up a business and shining your light for others. But above all, I think that she's just sitting, it seems to be saying, just sit in your space and be patient and watch what grows and what you're inspired by. This leads us on to the Oracle of Shadow and Light, which I absolutely love. And this is about your spirit. So seemingly chaos out of life, suddenly rearranges itself into a brilliant opportunity. So this card speaks of taking a break from the clockwork routine of your life. It feels like things are changing, and you may find yourself obviously with more time on your hands, and this can allow you to take a break and look at how your life has been, where you're spending all of your time, reassessing perhaps what's important to you, and perhaps noticing that you may be spending too much time doing certain jobs or certain chores that aren't fulfilling. So this is an opportunity to change some of that, but it's also an opportunity to change how you view it. Now it's been taken away from us, a lot of our freedom or our jobs or our work or our routine, things that we didn't like before, going to the shops, personal hate of mine. Now I can't go out shopping, or, it's limited. Something that I saw was a pain in the butt. I now start to feel different about it. So it's maybe time to have a look at your life and think, okay, when we all start back up to normal again, what we can start appreciating and see things different in our life. Also within this peace and break, you may have the aha moment. You can see the light bulb within the clockwork. So it speaks of, when you stop, certain ideas or answers that have been scratching at the corners of your mind actually find space to be brought into your mind, and you can actually give attention to it. So it's all about, you'll be given an idea, a vision, an epiphany. You may have an epiphany, a moment, aha moment, and it will all sort of click in and start working like epiphany, sorry is the word I'm trying to say, and it'll all click in and start working like clockwork. Once this idea comes in, it's all about taking action and starting moving with these ideas. Even if you're still on lockdown and you can't move a lot, you can start investigating online, setting up web pages, doing things, and then moving with this idea, you will be able to watch amazing changes come into your life. And this card actually speaks of the changes being in form of abundance, creativity, and just satisfaction. So it is a period of big change. And I think the good thing to remember, or the best thing to remember, is don't be frightened of change. It's sort of just try and rest and allow all these changes to take place. Many blessings. If you do want a more in-depth reading, personal private reading, just get in touch with me on SelenaJoyLoveit.com. Many blessings.